Hello, one and all, and welcome to Let's Play Paper Mario, the Thousand-Year Door. I am the Max a Few Trades. And that music drop is every bit as amazing as I was hoping it would be. I have so many emotions going through me right now. Elation, I guess, is probably the one at the top of the list. I never, ever would have thought they would remake this game at all. I dared to barely even consider dreaming that they would, just, put the game from the, the GameCube game on a cart and just sell that. Like, I would have taken that just to have it be more easily accessible in physical form again. But I've seen the trailers and I am aware that they put a very high amount of effort into this, and it is amazing. Some might know that I have in fact Let's Played this game in the past, but if you thought I wasn't going to do it again when they announced this, you are... I don't know what to tell you. It was always going to happen. It was preordained in the stars that this exact thing would happen. Another emotion that I'm feeling a lot of right now is, honestly, worry? I want to do this game justice. I really do. And I don't know. It's been a while since I've had such substantial butterflies in my stomach. Also, before the game even starts, this is such a dumb thing to be incredibly happy about, but I can already tell that they're gonna, add the characters onto the title screen as you meet them. And I love that, and I'm probably going to make sure to look at the title screen plenty often in order to see that, because it's just fun. It's just fun. This game is fun. And while I play all games on this channel for the sake of having fun, this is for me. This is for me to just sit down and have a really good time. Pretty much as simple as that. That's more than enough pre-ramble, I suppose. Yeah, let's just play one of my favorite games and see everything that they did. I don't know everything, so this is gonna be exciting. Today, I'm going to tell you the story of the Thousand-Year Door. Yes, please. An awfully long time ago, in a strange and far-off land, a big bustling town thrived. It was a town where all people lived very happy lives. And it was said that the town was very prosperous. It's all animated now. But one day, tragedy befell this blessed place. A great cataclysm struck the town and its people. Darkness filled the skies and the earth roared and shook. It was that the very world had come to a violent end. And in but a single night, the town sank into the depths of the earth. Many moons rose and set. Stories of the town passed into the pages of fairy tales. And when the town site no longer held relics of its past, people gathered at that spot and built a new town. But word soon spread among the people who moved in that an ancient city lay deep underground, and that a magnificent treasure rested there. Indeed. This is the tale of the fabled treasure of Rogueport. This is where it begins, in the sea town of Rogueport. The tale of the quest for the legendary treasure, and the Thousand-Year Door starts here. I'm feeling emotions. My goodness. I have such a weird case of the giggles. Finally, I have a minute without Toadsworth watching over me. He's so paranoid. 9 times out of 10, I would honestly agree with you in that regard, Peach, but this town is kind of messed. Although the music is bopping. I come all the way here on holiday only to be stuck with Toadsworth. It's so stifling. Well, if it's any consolation, Peach, before you know it, he'll be gone from the face of the earth, and nobody will really exactly know why Nintendo decided to stop using him. This is gonna be his first appearance in like a decade. And probably his last one, unless they decide to remake Mario Sunshine or something. Once in a while, I'd like the chance to look around on my own and see what I want. But now that I'm doing it, all I see that this town has a very, distinct flavor. And that flavor, graffiti grapefruit, mostly. Also, what is with all of the puddles? Why is there so much wet underneath that noose? That raises questions I don't think I want an answer to. Oh, Missy. Hello, strange cloak-edged figure in a disturbing town. Won't you buy something? I have a wide assortment of knickknacks, paddywhacks, doodads, flippity-whatsits, and other such unsundries. But this is a special favorite. It's an itty-bitty little box. Oh, that's a pretty box. What's inside it? Not gonna lie to you, something pretty shady. This box holds a map that shows where to find treasure. But the box has a magic lock on it that will only open for a pure and noble heart. As you can see, it won't so much as budge if one such as me touches it, which is a bit of a red flag, don't you think, Peach? If they can't open it, they're admitting that they're not of pure of heart. And sure, I mean, most people aren't entirely pure of heart, but does this whole situation just not scream sketchiness to you? I don't know if I would buy what they're selling. Oh. Literally and figuratively buying what they're selling. If the box will open for you, Missy, then you may have whatever is inside. Go on, hold it. The ominous, sketchy laughter also doesn't exactly help. Okay. I mean, since when has opening a mysterious box ever gone wrong for Peach in the past? Okay, there was that one time. But, you know, still, what are the odds of it happening again? Could mean a lot of things. Yeah, Parakarry! My guy! Look at you being all high definition. Mail call. Whoa. Okay. So I'm probably gonna gush about literally every conceivable change that I can find and notice. And I'm not a walking encyclopedia. I'm probably gonna miss some of the more subtle things, but all of the characters have so much more animation. Considering Parakarry only shows up in this game for like an accumulative 20 seconds if you're hitting the A button enough, the fact that he has an animation for putting in the letter and a little, you know, hold out his hands things for the mail call, he didn't have those before. That's a lot of detail. Aw, heck, it's the Ouija. Is the L on your hat still gonna flip the wrong direction, or are you good now, bro? He's good! Hey! Okay, also, I want to bring up that they all have little voice clips now. It used to just be little noises, but now it actually has like, you know, a kind of a Banjo-Kazooie-esque aesthetic to it. Also, zoom and enhance, we got the Mario Party 1 partners. Yes, we do! It was there before, but that doesn't make it any less amazing to see it now. Also, never noticed this one before, but why are Mario and Luigi's toothbrushes out here? I mean, admittedly, they don't actually have a bathroom in this house, so I guess they need to be put somewhere, but the fact that they would bother to put that prop there at all is interesting. Anywho, hey bro, check it out! A letter from Princess Peach arrived for you. Yeah, she sure does that a lot. Crazy lass. I'll just read it to you. How's that sound? You know how Mario feels about reading. And that he might not be able to. It's just very conveniently able to pretend that he does. Now, let's see here. Let me give you the hoedown lowdown. Hello there, Mario. I'm now on holiday, traveling in the Mushroom Kingdom. In my travels, I came into possession of a mystical map. A treasure map, actually. It was inside a box I got from an old merchant in a town called Rogueport. I know, it sounds sketchy as heck, but I actually did get a map out of there, so I guess the moral of the story is trust shady people in cloaks in towns full of thieves and other criminals, I guess. But since it would be too difficult for me to try to go find treasure all by myself, I thought you could help me hunt for it. You will, of course, won't you? I've included the map with this letter, so please bring it with you when you come. I'll meet you at Rogueport. That means you must come. Peach! Far be it from Mario to ever turn down an invitation from the princess. What do you know? It's true. There's a weathered old map in here with the letter. Check it out. Ooh, this do be weathered. Fancy schmancy. Honestly, I'd say this scrap of paper held up to the ravages of time. I'm happy. I'm bouncing up and down in my chair like an idiot. Okay. We got ourselves a prologue. A rogue's welcome. A rogue prologue. Dang, man, that really feels like it should rhyme, but it doesn't. Not quite. Unfortunate. All right. Let's start. Excuse me, sir. Mario was betaking himself a nap. Please wake up, sir. The town you'd been speaking of has come into view. Look, that's Rogueport. So it do be. I assume. I've never been. I'm kinda just assuming. You see? We'll arrive shortly. Please prepare to disembark. Considering how itty-bitty tiny this boat is, I'm wondering where Mario was even taking a nap to begin with. Whoa! You hearing that brass section? I must apologize, sir. Our arrival was delayed just a bit by rough weather. Are you quite sure you want to disembark here? Seems like the kind of place that you'd get mugged within 15 minutes of stepping foot on it. I did tell you all the sordid tales about Rogueport on our way here, did I not? Well, yeah, something had to knock Mario unconscious. You need to work on your storymanship, because it ain't that enthralling. What's that? I'm sorry, you say there's a princess waiting here for you? Is that so? Of course, sir. Well, if that's what you think, then I won't stop you. I'd sass this guy, but I suppose it is fairly unrealistic for that to actually be the case. However, you really should know who Mario is. But, you be careful, sir. Don't say I didn't warn you. Oh, Mario's been through more than enough on his own. You ain't gotta worry. You don't got a thing or another thing to worry about. Alright, well, I'm already happy as all heck. Woo! Alright! Okay, alright. We got ranks, we got our HP, our FP, we got all the stuff that Paper Mario has been missing for so long. Ah, jeez. An art gallery and a sound gallery. Now, those are new. I know those are new. But I gotta collect the star pieces. Woo! Woo! And I got my mallet! I got my bopping stick, I sure do. Woo! Heyo, how's it going? Oi! Welcome to Rogueport. Bit of a nasty place, eh? You got guts coming here. Not like I. Of course, I'm full of gunpowder, but, you know, the biology of Mario creatures has always been very bizarre and not one you should really dwell upon. You look a bit green, so have a wee bit of advice. Hit that save block to save. In case, you know, you're a bit of a stupid and wouldn't figure that one out on your own. The thing about life is you never know when you're gonna kick the old bucket. Dark, but accurate. It could. Death could come to you at any moment, and it's disturbing to notice that. What do you want, pal, huh? A princess in a pink dress? I want one of those too, but they don't sell them at the store! I ain't seen nothing like that, no. I'd remember a princess, probably. What do you want this chick anyway, pal? Owe you money? Or is she your girlfriend? I mean, it could be three things. Don't even worry about it. Hey, what do you want? Get away from me, you freak! Goombella! Oh, come off it. I know you're a nosy book nerd, so don't play dumb with me. I've seen you walking around town asking for information about the crystal stars. Well, now I'm doing the asking, so be a good little student and tell us what you know. Right now. Never! I don't have anything to say to you creeps. Ew! Look at that! Look at that determined face! It's new! I like it! She's resolved! I suppose it wouldn't be right if a sassy little lassie like you met with an untimely demise. Boys, we're taking this firebrand to our fortress. Heck to the gnaw you isn't. As you command, Lord Crump, we're on it. Oh. Stop right there, you weirdos. I'll scream. Really. I've done it before. And lo, Mario was about to save a life. But hang on. Huff, hoof, harf, hoof, huff. Out of the way, you scallywag. Move your avid-loving bones. That has nothing to do with anything. How dare you? Blimey, a fight? Corkin! I don't know what any of those words mean. Ain't nothing so fun as watching a few blokes duke it out in broad daylight, eh? Am I right, mate? Whatever hargans your gargan, I suppose. Ew, looks like trouble over there. Probably best not to get involved, huh? I wouldn't meddle with other people's problems in this town, even if I had an extra life. Well, that's not how the Mario do. The Mario help out the Goomba gal. Like I'd go anywhere with smelly losers like you. Not likely. Ugh. Oh, now what is all this, miss? What do you think you're doing, chump? You think you could screw up my plans? I mean, you wouldn't be the first person with nefarious plans I've messed up. Not even in the same day, I'll let you know. Ah, it's always something. Looks like I'm gonna have to give you a little taste of the old Grumpa Bomb. That was a hell of a drop! That was awesome! Yo, the remixes, though! Battle time, Mr. Man. Just find a way to beat this freak of the week, okay? Don't sweat the details. Just jump on him and hit him with your hammer. Easy peasy him. I can do that. All right. Back into the swing of things. Action commands. Sweet, you know that hurt. I gotta say, you're tougher than you look. You know what they say about deceptive packaging and whatnot. Keep it up and you'll beat him in no time. Hey! I already know how to guard. What you gonna do about it? Heck all to the nothing is what. Bust out the style. You got him on the ropes. Come on, keep wailing on him. Like I need instructions for that. Don't you worry, girl. I was always gonna be doing that. Luckily, his weird hat doesn't count as spikes. I could easily have seen it being that way. Ooh, fancy flying graphics. You did it, you did it, yeah! And you got star points. Pretty baller, if I do say so myself. Mario seems perplexed. That's what these little things are, star points. They make you stronger, don't even worry about it. Don't trip your dip on it. The star points you get will show up there. When you get 100 points, you'll go up a level. Don't forget that, okay? Lord knows the people making the Paper Mario games after this one sure did. Hi-oh! Woo! I'll try not to dwell on it. Okay, you got a couple decent shots in, I'll give you that. But, unfortunately for you, that means... it's go time! I don't know where all of these people were hiding. Punish him! Oh, BKB. We're just gonna do ourselves a little sneakums. Quick, this way! Man, good thing for us, those guys are so incompetent. What a bunch of bozos. Let's just sneak out of here, what do you say? No complaints here. And then we scooted and booted. Ah! Goombella has back sprites now, look at her! In the original, a partner only ever, was seen from the front. It's such a tiny little thing to add. Oh, but I love it so much. All right. No gushing. Or at least not for right now. I can't help but notice that I don't see any viscera being thrown to and fro. Stop! Well, either you guys atomized them, or they got away. Either way, I'm impressed. Just positively or negatively remains to be seen. Where'd they go? You, Johnson, did you see them? Did anyone? Nope. Oh, you have got to be kidding me. There's literally 100 of us. How? Crud, they bolted. We only gone and did for show. Why? Wow, mister, you totally saved me. Thanks. I have just got to give you a little rewards. Dank. My name's Goombella. I'm a junior at the University of Goom. Nice to meet you. So, who are you? Well, that didn't really explain a whole lot. Mario, wait, you mean that famous guy? Wow, I can't believe I met you here. Cool. Anyway, no offense, but it looks like you just rolled into town yourself, right? Oh, hey, they actually watched the mugging. That's different. Me, had a road taste punk. Yeah, just beat the ever-loving tar out of the guy. You okay? That hurt. Those jerks always rattling our brain cages. Me, I already hate it here. There are freaks and weirdos everywhere. It's nasty. Another new Goombella expression. I mean, I know the place is called Rogueport, so I should have expected it, but sheesh. I'd never come to a place like this if there weren't some legendary treasure here. I know a thing or two about that. Wow, a lot of information is conveyed through that thumbs up. But you're looking for the legendary treasure too? Seriously? Well, hot diggity dang. Whoa, 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 bucko. What do you got there? It's a magical map. More expressions. Oh my gosh. Is that a map? You have to tell me where you got that. In the mail. Princess Peach. What? Great. Hoogly boogly. If it isn't Master Mario. That's right, it's me, Toadsworth, back from the dead in a cameo appearance. Bit of a coincidence bumping into one another in this sort of place, Ho-ho. So tell me, Master Mario, what in the world brings you to this wretched little burg? The fact that Peach didn't tell you says a lot. Mario used to just hold out his hand in a vague gesture, but now he just keeps doing thumbs up and everyone can have, like, his words beamed into their brains. Indeed. Princess Peach sent you a letter and a treasure map. And she told you she'd meet you here in Rogueport? Intriguing. Oh, yeah. You're asking where Princess Peach is? I was about to ask you that. I must say, Toadsworth, you're uncharacteristically chill about the whole not knowing where the princess is thing. We stepped in this town to acquire a spot of fuel for our ship, don't you know? I only took my eye off her for a moment, but as soon as I did, she vanished. Most unorthodox. You know how headstrong she is, Mario. I just assumed she'd be back momentarily. But knowing her, the possibility of kidnapping is, well, let's not kid ourselves. It's 100%. But at this point, I fear we must embrace the possibility that she may never return. Once again, oddly chill. Also oddly happy. But I'm feeling better with you here, Master Mario. Surely you'll find her. Surely. You're really rather good at it. But I know my place, Master Mario, and this is not it. I leave this task to you. God forbid I actually do anything. Me? I believe I'll recline in the inn right over there and enjoy a spot of tea, perhaps. For the entirety of this game. In fact, I highly recommend it, particularly if you find your heart points running low. Just drop on in. Yes, anyway. A little rest there will fill all of your HP. I must say, though, the rest of this town is a bit rough. Yes, rough indeed. Huff, I say. Huff, I say. And that very well might possibly be the last of Toadsworth we ever see over the course of our lives. Unless he suddenly makes a resurgence. But considering Nintendo apparently straight up vetoed him not even being able to be in the Mario movie, I can only assume they've got something against him. Princess Peach. Did he mean like Peach, the Mushroom Kingdom princess? If you know another one, I'd like to hear it. The princess who always gets nabbed by Bowser, the Koopa King? The one you rescue? All that jazz? Wait a sec, this is wild. Princess Peach sent you that treasure map? Indeedy-deedy. This is really heavy. Well, where could she have gone then, do you think? You think maybe she got sick of waiting and went to find the treasure on her own? She do be an adventurous sort. I know, Mario! Come with me! One of my professors is here researching that treasure. We'll show him your map. If we start looking for the treasure, then maybe we'll find some clues about Princess Peach. Sounds good to me. Great! We're all good then. Let's go, Mario! Friendship! Woo! And objectively the best partner in this game? Objectively nothing. It's factual. And every partner in this game is top-notch. In a world of S tiers, she's an S+. When you approach people or objects, you may see an icon appear over Goombella's head. If that happens, you can press X to learn more about that person or object. She's got a lot to say about a lot of things. It's kind of her thing. Learn about that person. That's Goomthru the Goomba. He's always complaining about being swindled or mugged, which, I mean, I guess when you really stop to think about it is an understandable thing to have issue with. Yeah! He got mugged! Press X to get information about nearby people, places, and objects. But only those three things. Concepts are going to be a bit beyond her. This is Rogueport Square. It's the center of town in the main business district. It's a crossroads where many people meet, including more than a few shady characters. Yeah, shady! Sometimes you'll learn some interesting tidbits. Try using her ability whenever you can. I mean, even if you don't actually get anything useful, you'll get a never-ending source of personality and sass. And that's pretty much good enough, you know? Like, that's worth the price of admission. Anyway, nah, we good. We good. Of course, Goombella can be quite helpful in battle, too. She can jump to attack with a head bonk or look up enemy HP and weaknesses with her tattle ability. Yeah, Winky! So cute! First off, we gotta find my professor. Thing is, since I just got to town myself, I don't actually know where he lives. Luckily, I played through this game like 27 times, so I know. His name is Professor Frankly, and he looks like this. Frankly, I'm worried. Oh, before I forget to mention it, from here on, if you ever feel lost or confused, try pressing ZL. That'll be my cue to share any info I know, which might help us figure out what to do next. Studying pays off. Well, that's interesting. Hang on a second. So wait. The X button makes you do this. Okay, main square. It's or to the central shopping area, I guess. There are a lot of regular working folks here, but there are also ne'er-do-wells. And yeah, admittedly, I just wanted to be able to say I use the word ne'er-do-well in proper context. If you venture into the back alleys, be ready to deal with some nasty sorts. Okay, so then what's this? Let's look for Professor Frankly. I know he lives somewhere in town. That's interesting. So what, you have basically like a game recap button added? That's pretty baller. Not gonna say no to that. No, they gave the pointless NPCs new animations too? I'm looking for this guy who defrauded me with a fake credit card the other day. If you find that jerk, give him a wallop for me. You mean like this? Dude reacted to my walloping. Wasn't expecting that. Neat. That's Goomba the Goomba, always grumbling about getting ripped off. He must be easy to con, which isn't to say that we should con him, of course. Just because committing a crime would be extraordinarily profitable and easy doesn't mean you should do it. You look like you don't know nothing, so I'll teach you something. How about that? Then you'll know something. If you press R, you can check your current HP. Can't believe you didn't know that. If you have low HP, you ought to go rest at an inn so you recover. Use your head. Nah, using her head is Goombella's job. She can bonk stuff. Bonkadoo! What? What's up? Hey, by the way, Mario, have you saved yet? Sure haven't. There's a save block over there. If you haven't saved yet, this is a good time for it. Oh, very well, but only because it was you who asked, Goombella. Tup tup. There we are. Hit that block. Save that game. Get those game overs. Heck to the yeah. Just keep slapping it around. No reason to not indulge in such things, I suppose. Professor Frankly? Actually, I think a guy by that name lives on the east side. Just go east from here. As you enter town from the harbor, just hang a right. I'm not entirely sure what these guys are supposed to be. You think they're Rexes from Mario World? That was always my guess. So, what about him? This guy steal something important from you, or what? You just jump immediately to the idea of theft? That's a lazy Dugan. He hunts shady jobs that he expects to pay well. Maybe I guess a Dugan... It kind of also reminds me of Blarg? I guess it could just be a straight-up entirely original species. Nintendo used to be cool with that. Yeah, anyway, he expects to pay well. I bet he's never done an honest day's work in his life. What a piece of work. We didn't talk about this guy. I may as well. That guy's a local Goomba. He doesn't actually have a name, though. His parents weren't too fond of him. He'll give you advice and stuff, so he's okay. His tips totally might come in handy, so you gotta talk to him as often as possible. Well, that's what I got you for, girl. Don't even worry. Sniff, sniff. You smell that? This smells like a profitable situation, yes indeedy. Looks like my star is finally starting to shine. Not that it's any of your business. Now that was a neat little expression. That guy's a mouse-a-million. He sniffs out propositions that might make him loot. With his nose for opportunity, he could really do well in the straight business world. But I guess no one in Rogueport is really cut out for the suit and tie life. Although admittedly it would be kind of funny to see a lot of these kinds of peoples in the suit and tie, you dig? Should we go ahead and just do it now? You know what? I think we should just go ahead and do it now. Come on, Goombella. Let's go have ourselves a little bit of an event. A little bit of a situation. Freeze! You two! Not another step! Don't come this way! Some complete jerk just bumped into me and made me lose a contact lens. I was gonna say, how hard do you need to get slammed into for a contact lens to pop out of your eye? But then I remembered this was back when they weren't made out of, like, that cellophane material and were actually like little glass doohickeys. I'm looking for it right now, so don't you dare move! You hear me? Whatever you do not move an inch. Not an inch, you hear? And yet, despite this, no matter what we do in any context whatsoever, we gonna get ourselves in a big heap of trouble. You know what's fun? It's one of the many things I did as a kid, is I was always curious, you know, you actually honestly just waited long enough if she'd be able to find it and you wouldn't have any problems, but, no. No matter what, no matter how long you decide to stand here for, no progress is ever going to be made, and if you move even the teensiest bit, You're gonna smash that lens. It doesn't matter where you go. It'll inexplicably magnetize to the heel of his boot. Alright, well, no sense just standing here, I suppose. Ah, and now it's gone. Squitch. No, idiot! You stepped on it! My poor contact lens. I told you not to move! Don't your stupid ears work? What were you thinking? That I wanted to do anything else? This is your fault. Now I have to buy a new contact lens. But you're gonna pay for it. Compensate me, Mr. Clumsy. Me? No, I don't wanna. Fine. If that's your plan, then here's mine, you oaf. I'm gonna block the gate to the west side until you bring me a new contact lens. Okay, but I'm gonna need, like, your prescription. Otherwise, it's not really gonna be any good for you. Either way, check out those wanted posters. I don't know if those were there before, but never in this high definition. Turf war between the Piñata Syndicate and the Robos speeding up, apparently. Apparently, best stay indoors. I like the uncertainness of it. Yeah, apparently there's a gang war going on. We don't really feel the desire to get too far into it, though, so, you know. Don't mind us any. And mugged. Oh, pardon me, sucker. Hey, what's your beef, pal? Yeah, I'm talking to you. That guy bumps into you and just runs off like that? Unbelievable. Some people are so rude. And wow. I suppose, yeah, you wouldn't even know. You wouldn't even know if you weren't paying attention. I recall Goombella mentioning that you just straight up get mugged. Interesting, interesting. Yeah, you could potentially get a big pile of your money taken and not even know. What a bummer that would be. Dang, yesterday I blew through 100 coins at the parlor, you believe that? But look at that, what are you gonna do? But next time, man, I'm coming back a winner. The odds favor me now. Yeah, I'll bet they do. Buckaroo. What are you standing in anyway? That's a suspicious Dugan. He craves that one big score. But I doubt it'll happen. I mean, even if he did make some money, he'd just blow it. He depresses me. Oh, I missed you so much, Goombella. I really did. Anyway, you mind giving me my money back? God, this place is grosser than it used to be. Oops! Fancy meeting you here. You're pretty dang persistent, buddy. What a pain. Fine, fine, okay, you got me. I'll give you your coins back. Here. If you didn't take so much, I wouldn't have cared, but you took half, man. Full on half. That's a bandit who's made this place his hideout. Seems like he totally loves this place, but would it kill him to clean up a bit? At the very least, the goo on the wall. I won't get on his case about the paper, but the goo? Hey, look at this face. Let me give you a news flash. Even the innocent-looking people in town are thieves. So don't come grumble to me about losing a little pocket change, okay, buddy? Don't tell me how to live my life. Hey, just because it's a wretched hive of scum and villainy doesn't mean I have to live by them rules. Anywho, listen, this is a huge secret, but I gotta tell someone. I'm a wanted Goomba. I was a thief in another town up until about 3 months ago. Yeah, good one. But then the heat came down and I needed a hideout, so I came to Rogueport. Now that I told you I'm lying low in the thieves' den, you gotta keep it a secret, okay? I'm so sly. Yeah, just casually admit that you're a thief. Anyway, sup, Gavin? That's McGoomba. A Goomba, obviously. It'd be weird if you were a Koopa. I think maybe he's on the lam from somewhere. I don't know. I mean, why else would he be chilling in the back alley? It's nasty here. Who even knows what this mystery puddle is? I certainly don't want to. Spare a thought for this busted-ass chair. It has seen better days. Girl with gravity power is about to show up and take that thing. Any ding-dang-who. Alrighty. Yeah, so I'm just going to tell you now, I'm going to be going at a pretty leisurely pace and just enjoying everything and anything because I can. So expect that going forward. I'm going to talk to people. I'm going to get the informations. It's just what I'm going to do. Hey, you big old rube. It ain't smart talking to people you don't know. You never know when a guy might go wild and attack. Be careful. Live longer. Admittedly, that is fairly decent advice. That's Goomfrey the Goomba. He looks kind of shady, I guess, but he's cool. Plus, people call him a fixer. You know, a guy that can make any problem just go away. Ooh, that's significantly more shady than I was ready for. And you do us a combat. Also, they straight up put a little sign of Frankly on top of his door. That was not there before. Ooh. Look how musty it is. Oh, hi there. There you are, Professor Frankly. What the haps? What's up? Who's there? Who wants me? Well, nobody really. Ah, yes, you. Now, you, Wait for it, just a moment. Don't tell me now. Silence! I'll get it right. It's not Goombella. It's not a Lizagoom. Oh, hang on. There we go. I got it. Had myself a brain baby. You're Goombella, aren't you? You were in my archaeology class last year, am I right? Did the searchlight on her head not give that away? You know, the whole excavation thing? Wow, yes sir, that's me. I'm Goombella, a junior at UGoom. Go Goombas! Interesting. You'd think they'd come up with a more creative mascot. Of course I remember you. Not to toot my own horn, but I'm pretty good at remembering. You, though, you stick out in my mind because you were such an exceptional student. She do be pretty fantastic. And that guy behind you is... Oh, Baggin! Why, Mario. Professor, he's Mario. You know, the famous one? Oh, my apologies. I'm such a bookworm I haven't had a clue what's hip right now. It's not so much a hip... Wow, that expression on his face. It's not so much a hip thing. It's so much a save the kingdom on more than 50-plus occasions kind of thing. In any case, what sort of errand brings you two all the way to a place like this? Archaeology, primarily. We were hoping you'd tell us about the legendary treasure said to be below Rogueport. I thought that if anyone knew anything, you would, Professor Frankly. Of course I know about it. The reason I came here was to study that very subject. But why do you tykes want to learn about the legendary treasure? You know the most say it's a little more than a fairy tale, don't you? Archaeologists and historians have to search for truth in those fairy tales, though. Me? I believe the legendary treasure truly does exist, and I really want to find it. That's something for the history books. Good point, and well made. In that case, I'll cooperate with you however I can. First of all, we should start by addressing just what the legendary treasure is. And that we don't have the slightest clue. Some say it's an infinitely vast treasure hoard, while others say it's a magical item. Some books say it's actually a monster, while still others claim it's an empty chest. So many different theories, and obviously it's impossible to divine the truth among them. But all agree on one point. To find the treasure, one must have the crystal stars. The crystal stars? Wasn't I just about to be mugged over stuff like that? To find the treasure of yore, take the 7 crystal stars to the 1,000-year door. It's all rhymey and stuff, so you know it's legit. That's how the old saying goes. And with a rhyme that solid, it must be true. So there you go, Frankly gets it. Therefore, if you want to find the legendary treasure, you must find and collect the 7 crystal stars. Well, hey, I researched some of the written lore behind the treasure, and it kind of matches the old saying. Hold the magical map aloft before the entrance to the 1,000-year door. Then the stars will light the way that leads to the stones of yesterday. The stones of yesterday. Is that referring to the same crystal stars you mentioned? I don't friggin' know, probably. It must be. And we're in luck. It seems the 1,000-year door is located somewhere beneath this very town. Coinky dinky or plot contrivance? You be the judge. Yet the critical piece of the puzzle, the magical map, is lost. If only we had that map. Boy, do I have some news for you, old man. But we do have it, Professor. Or, well, not we, exactly. Mario has the magical map. Nah, don't worry, Goombella. We a team now. It's we. Ah! Oh, damn, look at that face. You actually have it? Could I just take a quick look at it if you don't mind? Yeah, sure, you seem on the up and up. Boss, kind of look like he ate it. Boss, we could probably take him if he turned out to be a bad guy. Astounding. This is it, the real thing. The one and only magical map. I mean, granted, I guess literally nobody had ever bared witness to it before now, so it's possible it's a fabrication, but let's assume, you know, best case scenario. You, son, are my hero. You're great, fantastic, wonderful even. With this map, we can locate the crystal stars just by holding it up in front of the 1,000-year door. Right on, Professor. Right on indeed. Good golly, oh molly, what are we doing just sitting here then? Goombella, Mario, let's go on a friggin' adventure or something. Let's take the magical map to the 1,000-year door. Off we go this instant. I'll lead the way to the sewers underneath the town. Spent a lot of time in the sewers, do you, old man? All right. This is Rogueport's Isai. It's considered dangerous here, even for Rogueport. This is Ishnail's turf. He's a leader of a band of thieves called the Robbos, because they rob people. They're not creative, but you know, whatever gets the job done, I guess. Then again, you can also find Merlin here. He can help your partners level up. Still, it's definitely too rough a place for a non-ruffian like me to walk alone. Well, then it's a good thing that we're a duo now, ain't it? I bet you didn't know this rotten old thing came off, did ya? I mean, I feel like I could have found some way to make that happen. We can use this pipe to get down under the city streets. Come on, both of you, let's get moving. Can do, will do, and all that jazz. Let me just, you know, get a lowdown on you. That's Gus. He's part of that band of thieves who call themselves the Rabos. He looks like a total maniac, but he's actually a nice guy. Don't judge books by covers. I mean, sure, he'll still shank you, but, you know, not unprompted. Oh, wait, hang on a second, Mario. Something just occurred to me. What's the haps? I'm fairly certain there are quite a few hoodlums below, so keep your guard up. Would you two like practice your action commands before we descend? They're the basics of battle, after all. Nah, I'm good. Really? A master, are you? Maybe you ought to practice them once just to be safe. I did on that other guy, the Crumpy Man. No, we're good. Don't worry about it. A bold young lad, aren't you? A quick refresher. When your partner attacks, match what's shown on the screen. When guarding, press A in time with your opponent's attack. If you can remember that, you'll be fine. Press B and you can do a wicked cool spinaroo and it's like, do damage. It's pretty great. Right, now, down we go. Just stand on the pipe and press A to enter it. Oh, press A and not down? Fascinating, fascinating. What an interesting change. Woo, let's go. We've got so much honkin' adventure to go on, you have no idea. I dig the transition. All right, let's see here. We're down below Rogueport. The current town was built on top of this ancient one. Pretty surprising to find all this down here, right? Kind of blows my mind. The ruins here are all crumbly and gnarly now, but it was once a great town, really. At least I assume. Maybe it always looked this way. Hey man, what's up? You think it's cool to just waltz your way into our underground? Typical. You surface level snobs are so stuck up. Ooh, I get to see the sun. I like to breathe clean air. Ooh. Yeah, come on over here, scruffy mustache man. We're gonna teach you some proper manners. Leave him alone. Can't two academics and a world-famous hero wander the sewers of a port town in peace? If this is your usual greeting to visitors, then you must have learned it down here, because it stinks. Damn, expert level sass. Ouch, that was cold. What, you too good for a fight? If you ain't looking to tussle, then stay out of the sewer. Everybody knows life and death situations happen in sewers. Nobody doesn't start a fight with us. Nobody! Let's get them! Huh, so they did write out the fact that they hit on her in the original. Interesting choice. Unlike most people, I'm not going to have like a, 25-minute essay on YouTube about how it absolutely ruins everything about the game. It's really not that big a deal. A Goomba, a Spiky Goomba, and a Paragoomba. The whole Goomba family tree. Also, they're in action poses. The only one I should warn you about is that fellow in the middle, the Spiky Goomba. See that spike on his head? Well, jump on that and you'll be the one who takes damage. So, don't. The Paragoomba's airborne, so your hammer won't reach. You'll have to jump for him. Can does, will does. You get what I'm saying? Study your opponent before you choose an attack method. And be ready for those tricky action commands while attacking and blocking. Now go get him! Can and will does. Oh, that's right. I forgot to tell you something vital. You can press Y to change the order you two attack in. Yeah, but then I'm putting her right in danger's way. I don't want none of that. You can attack first if you feel like it, Goombella. Don't forget that. I'll just be over here watching the two of you do your thing from a safe distance. You know how it is. Rheumatism and all that. Alright. Oh, no more action pose. Alright, also, tattle check? Oh! So you can recheck their tattles after you get them. That's actually pretty fantastic. I appreciate it. Alright, well, tell you what. We're gonna have to do ourselves a bit of a defense. Oh! Look at that face. Cute. Alright, give yourself a tattle 'em up. Give me the lowdown on these nerds. Stylish. That's Goomba. Yeah, I'm one of those in case you hadn't noticed. Yeah, but one with an absolutely flowing ponytail. So that makes you objectively better. It says here, Goombas are underlings of underlings. No standout features to note. Well, that's totally rude. Maximum HP is 2, attack power is 1, and the defense is 0. Oh, I kind of get the underling thing now. Don't let it get to you. Huh, none of that. I don't think so. Hit B, and you completely nullify all damage, and you also get to do a little bit of extra damage to them. It's pretty handy-dandy, I must say. Howdy-up, howdy-up, and there you go. Very nice. All right, now, tattle up on that spiky lad. He's looking a little too spiky for my tastes. Stylish maneuvers have absolutely no value right now, but I'm still doing them purely off of reflex. That's a Spiky Goomba, a spiky-headed Goomba. What a creative name. Maximum HP is 2, attack is 2, defense is 0. Guess that spike helps boost its attack compared to the average Goomba. The addition of the spike means you'll hurt your feet if you jump on it. Duh. Even though we're wearing boots? Interesting, that. Also, now you are the big dunzo. That's what you get. There we are. And once again, I guess we're just gonna defend. I suppose there was nothing stopping me from tattling and then defeating the Paragoomba, but whatever. So the fight goes on slightly longer than normal. What's it to you? That's a Paragoomba. Basically a Goomba with wings. I'm jealous. Considering how easily they fall off, you have to wonder where they even get them in the first place. Max HP 2, attack 1, defense, nada. You can't hammer it while it's flying, but rough it up with a jump and it'll totally plummet. If it loses its wings, does it become a regular Goomba for the rest of its life? No one ever talks about this. Girls asking the real questions. Not today. Goombella absolutely styling on those nerds. Love to see it. In fact, hey, how about you actually do this one? Why not? Hey-oh, hey! And there you go. With proper style and everything. You'll love to see it. You really do. There you go. Hoodlums bested. Owie! Ooh, free money. Baller. Ha! Later on, losers. That felt awesome. I had no idea violence made me feel so cool. Yes, yes, violence makes us all feel cool. There are plenty more where that came from, and they'll all have it in for us. For really no reason, really. They're just jerks. When they attack, try to hammer them or jump on them on the field. Attack successfully, and you can perform a first strike when you enter battle. So if an enemy catches sight of you, be sure to thump him as soon as you go into battle. Be the aggressor! That's what you need to be. Easy peasiums. Alright, well, can't do nothing about any of that. Ain't that a pile of unfortunate. Oh, it's been so long since I've seen Paper Mario partners get stuck on walls and have to teleport over. Oh, memories. Memories? Okay, there is a lot of muscle memory that's being at play here. I'm so used to just holding down to go down pipes. Anyway, you got anything else to say? We're down below Rogueport. I think this is just your basic garden variety corridor. This must have been a nice walk when the whole town was above ground. Probably. Hi-oh! And that's how you do that. Instantaneous victory. You don't even need to add water, y'all. Just boom, you're done. I've been talking over the victory jingle. It was really nice to hear that. Top-notch work from all the people who remixed the music so far. And we haven't even gotten into all of the really good stuff yet. Of course, you know, that's implying that the songs we've heard up to now aren't part of the good stuff. Oh, I assure you they are. Oh, they are. This whole soundtrack is just legendary stuff, you know? Ta-da! All right. If you think I'm not going to get into every single tussle I possibly can, then I'm sorry to say you're a bit of fool. I know what I'm doing. Badu! Hey, free mushroom. Holler, holler, baller. You got an item. Got item. Hell yeah. All right, yep. I know how I know it works. I know the score. Interesting. You know, I admit I don't remember off the top of my head, but was this just in the original 64 game or was it in Thousand Year Door 2? I remember action, you know, like first strikes, only being able to hit them once. Like, you do one bonus jump. You can't do the action command to do two. It's been a while. It's been a while. If they did add that, then, well, it's a very appreciated bonus. Basically lets you take care of the smaller, weaker enemies right from the get-go. Really punish them for not paying attention. Huh. Wonder who that little nerd was. I guess we'll never know. There we are. Woo! All right. Don't want to get sucker-punched by these nerds. Alrighty. Let's just go ahead and take care of you before you use that sleepy sheepy. Maybe I don't feel like taking a nap right now. Maybe I already took a 2-hour nap before starting this Let's Play. Ever considered that notion? Doubt it. That's a Spinia, a totally weird creature made of thin, papery boards. It certainly looks unique. Nobody knows much about these creatures, actually. Max HP 3, attack 1, defense is nada. Its attacks are super swift, but it should be pretty easy. Just give it the old hee-yah! You know, like Miss Piggy. Ah! Alright, well, fair enough. Gonna take a little while to get the motion of the ocean all correct again. I tried to super guard that mess. It didn't work. Do a flip! Oh. Well, I did it on the first one. It's fine. There we go. Ever so slightly inchworming our way towards level ups. Oh, how I've missed level ups. Glorious things. Ah, pop, 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 pop. Well, that's unfortunate. Okay, well, at least I can guard it out. I can guard it up, y'all. Alright, probably not the best use for a fire flower, but hey, it's a time saver, so... That's what the Mario do. That's how the Mario gets things done, let me tell ya. Alrighty. Nice, nice. And thank you for your monies. Thank you for all of the money. Homestead hide an entire staircase down here. Who knew the area under Rogueport extended so far? This place is a total maze. You really feel the grandness of that ancient civilization when you're down here. Dang straight you do. Ugh, what impractically designed stairs. Did the people of the previous civilization have longer legs? Oh, right. We need the key. We need the key, the fabulous key. I need the key that is only for me. And now it is mine. A strange black key! Huzzah! It do be strange. You can't say that it's not. It's also, honestly, one of the strangest things about it is just the fact that it's, you know, just kind of chilling out in the middle of nowhere. Why it'd be all like that? Very strange. Anywho. Hey, you! Can you hear me? You can? Oh, that must mean you're the hero of legends. Me? Only the great hero of legend can hear my voice. Yeah, everyone else, nothing. You know, we could very easily verify this. Goombella, frankly, can you hear this guy talking? See, long ago, an evil spirit cast a curse on me, locking me in this chest. It was a real drag. I've been here ever since, waiting a long, long time for the hero to come by. So, yeah, anyway, big guy, what brings a hero like you to a place like this? Mario, a word with you? I'm not exactly confident that we can trust this chest. I mean, he said I shouldn't be able to hear him, but I can. I think it may be best not to mention that we're looking for the crystal stars. Oh, well, try it. I just said it out loud! What's wrong with me? I'm so old. Oh, yeah? Searching for the crystal stars, are you now? So you really are a hero. Well, you're definitely gonna need my help if you hope to get those bad boys. So first you should look for the key to the chest, then use it to let me out. Definitely. Not sure how this chest guy would know anything about the crystal stars. What do you think we ought to do? Well, considering we literally are at a complete and utter dead end unless we do... well, let's just give him what he wants. Well, I know my vote goes to you finding that key. I'm sure it's around here somewhere. This is what the key looks like, by the way. Yeah, I already got it. Come on, being stuck in a box is no picnic. I'm counting on you, oh legendary hero. Yeah. Whoa, what? You already found the key? Oh man, I owe you big. Yeah, you do. Alright. Yeah! Thank nothing! We're here! Fools! Oh, this is silly. Oh, dang. We're in the purple dimension. Oh, boy, did you fall for it. I burned you! What, you think I was gonna help you? Instead, I'm gonna spread a little of the suffering I've endured in that stupid box. Yeah, sorry, but those are the breaks. I'm gonna cast an evil, terrible curse upon you. Buggly wuggly, woo! You're cursed! Okay, well, that was substantially more painful than I remember it being. Ow. Hey, enjoy that curse, sucker. You got what you deserved. You want to hear all about the sweet curse I just dropped? Then listen well. From now on, if you press Y in certain areas, you'll turn into a paper airplane. I love these idiotic curses so much. Hey, trembling yet? Suffer the rest of your days under my terrible curse. Oh, I can't help but chortle. You're doomed! Uh-huh. This curse is pretty rough, I guess, so I suppose I owe it to you to explain. Ready? If you stand on an airplane panel like this one, the floor will start to glow. You do be glowing, though. Whoa. Wow, you got rid of the floor. Yeah, okay, you're on the panel. Now try pressing Y, and then BAM! You're a paper airplane. Dang, I sure do be. You'll control your tiny paper plane self by tilting forward and back. The plane will rise if you tilt L in the direction behind you. However, if you keep tilting L too much, you'll slow down and start to fall back to the ground. Once you start to rise, stop tilting L. Timing is key. Try it now and suffer total aerodynamic humiliation. Will do. Yep. All right. Oh, there we go. How long are you going to have me do it? Hey, when you've had enough airplane shame, press B to deplane and get back to normal. I don't think you understand how curses work, dude. So be honest, do you fully understand the peril this curse has bestowed upon you? Yeah, sure, why not? Thumbs up. Farewell, you foolish fool! That was dumb. So, wow. Just wow. What was that guy's beef? You talk about beef a lot, Goombella. Are you hungry or something? Anywho, now we have gained the amazing power of being able to cross vast distances anywhere the game wants us to be able to do that. Ah, sorry, wrong button. Thank you for the word, though, Goombella. You are appreciated. And that's how you do that. Ta-da! Freaking ta to the da, if and you know it. Oh, this looks suitably grand and spectacular. Oh, Mario, Goombella, look at that! I mean, what else were we gonna look at? It's the most opulent thing in the room. Is that the 1,000-year door? I can't believe it's real. I can't believe nobody had stumbled across it up to this point. You telling me nobody ever thought to bring down a ladder? It's literally the only thing that was stopping people from getting to this was a slight incline. So the legends are all true. Come, let's move closer. Can and will. You want to give us the lowdown there, Goombella? This is the site of the famed 1,000-year door. The air ripples with power. I read this was where the palace at the center of the ancient town was. Just a little fun fact there. It was fun, and it was a fact. Thank you. Alrighty, let's hold aloft that there, whoa, map. Oh, look at that shining, shimmering, splendid. You love to see it, you do. Professor, what's going on? Well, we either did what we need to do or we're all irradiated. That can't be good. Making great use of those back sprites for the other characters now. Always looked kind of silly when they were always in the foreground. Time for the map to lead the way. Ooh. A proper splash of color and everything. Yep, looks dope as hell to me. The location of a crystal star has been recorded on your magical map. And Mario has learned a special move. You can now use Sweet Treat. Despite being the first special move we learn, dear God, are we going to get a lot of mileage out of that one? Well, at least I assume we will. I guess it depends how much we need it. Professor, the map? And what was with all those strange lights? This looks like information related to the location of a crystal star. And that shining light, it looked as if a mysterious power was given to Mario. Well, one way or another, we should return to my place and study the map closely. Oh, yeah. And off we go!